Yes, people, so this is the first episode of my vlog on the road to Wedding Central, if that's what you'd like to call it, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to be vlogging week by week my journey to my wedding day, getting in shape, whilst also recovering from an ACL reconstruction operation. It's going to be emotional, not going to lie. So come on, let's see where we are today. We are in the Peak Districts, people. Come on. A little bit of fresh air, little bit of sun, little bit of rain, bit of inconsistency. That's how it is, isn't it, in UK, especially in Peak District. 1 minute it can be sunny, next minute it can be pissing down with rain. But guess what? I ain't got a coat on me, so who gives a fuck? I'm gonna get wet if it rains. Yeah, so basically, we're gonna head to the top of this big motherfucker, and hopefully we're going to have a jolly good day. I've got some packed lunch in here. I've got a coronation chicken sandwich. I've got one of them bad boy like granola yogurts that you seem to see at the GT or in Morrison's meal deals. I have to get it from Asda. But yeah, we've got that. We didn't get a packet of crisp. Bit shit that. I'd loved some sweet chili sensations. But today, what did I have, mate? Oh yeah, a little pot of fruit instead. Healthy option. Yeah. We can get this back running when we're at the top of that hill. We'll be there in 2 fucking minutes, man. Alright, maybe 20 minutes. So a lot of people would look at this and be like, whoa, that's a massive hill. But during Royal Marines training, it really humbles you. This isn't a big hill. This is light work. Honestly, me and my troop, and every serving Royal Marine will have gone through this. I've really been through hell and back when it comes to yomping. If you don't know what yomping is, it is walking really fast with a lot of weight on your back, and it is a fucking nightmare, especially for a little man like me. I'm only 5'8" and my legs are short as fuck, so trying to yomp with that amount of weight on your back at a high pace is soul destroying at times. But this is where the Royal Marines really do instill that type of mental resilience into the individual, because there's so many times where I just wanted to quit because my body was just fully exhausted. But this is where it comes into play. It's not about how resilient your body is, it's about how resilient your mind is, because your mind controls your body. And this is where people need to understand, if you are wanting to join the military, stop focusing so much on preparation physical. Preparation mental should be the mission for you. So in one of the exercises in training, I had to yomp for 12 hours throughout the night with my troop, and I had to hold the GPMG gun at one bit. And honestly, that was the most weight I had to carry throughout my training experience. Basically, including the gun and including the link for the GPMG, I think all in all I was carrying around 50 kilogram. At that time, I was only weighing 70 kilogram. So I was literally carrying 50 kilogram whilst weighing 70 kilogram. Think about that. And this wasn't just for 10 minutes. This wasn't just for an hour. This was for hours and hours on end. I felt like fucking crying. But the thing is, I got through it and I passed the exercise with ease. So the moral of the story is, stop being a pussy and stop feeling sorry for yourself. Because the more you feel sorry for yourself, the more likely you are to fail. You need to stay positive and you need to just fight through them battles, just like how I did. We're almost there. Come on in. Oh, I can't even get through the door. A little bit awkward. So basically, I'm trying to say, if I can get through it, anybody can, because I'm just a little weaselly man. But at the same time, I had strong mental resilience going into training because of my boxing career. I had already boxed professional. I had already boxed at a high level in the amateurs against some really, really good kids. I knew that I had the mental resilience to get through Royal Marines training. Even though, yeah, I'm not the biggest guy, but I knew that, it sounds a bit cringy, but I knew that I had the biggest heart, you know what I mean? Because I've been through so much with my boxing. I'm not saying you need to join the military, you need to join the Royal Marines, but I'm just telling you what it did for me. And it really made me a stronger individual, mentally and physically, to be honest. So now, when I do compete in boxing, I approach the fight with a complete different mentality. And for a person who is wanting to lose weight, for a person who is wanting to gain muscle and change their life, become more confident, you need to have this type of mentality. Look, it has literally taken me 10 minutes to get to the top of this hill, and look at the view that I can see right here. I'm looking around and I cannot see one obese individual. That isn't just coincidence. That's because no one who is obese or who is overweight could make it to the top of this hill, and they couldn't experience life in the same way as what I am experiencing it right now. Don't you think that's a little bit concerning? I do. Because the thing is, all you need to do is stay consistent, stay active, and actually understand what you're doing in terms of nutrition and in terms of fitness. I'm not saying you need to go and be a triathlon fucking extreme athlete. I'm just saying, if your obesity and if your weight right now is stopping you from experiencing stuff like this, then something has to change. See, at the moment, I am 8 kilograms over my fighting weight. I usually box at 67 kilograms. And right now, I am weighing a hell of a lot more than that. I think I might be 10 kilograms over my fighting weight. I think I'm around 77 at the minute. So, the fact that I am still confident, I am going to go through an ACL reconstruction operation. I'm going to go through my wedding day. I'm going to go through all these upcoming events, and I'm still going to make that weight. I am so confident that I am still going to make that weight. And that's because I actually know what I'm doing in regards to nutrition and in regards to training correctly. I have studied nutrition now for like over 6 years. I went to university, I got my Bachelor's of Science degree in nutrition at university. And not just this, I actually understand from trying and testing methods over the years that I can drop that weight. The people who can't drop that weight are the people that don't have a Scooby-Doo what they're doing in regards to nutrition. And that is just simple facts. So that is my week 1 vlog coming to an end. Next week I'll go over exactly what my fiance is doing in regards to preparation for the wedding, because I'm not going to lie, I've not been doing too much myself. Make sure